Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and today I'm going to be officially updating you on some more latest news. Breaking news is now that it has come to an agreement. It's in quite a few media outlets that Everton have agreed for Siguardson a 45 million deal. It has come to an agreement. He is going to be, I think, signing a 5-year contract with the club, and it has been going on for a month or so now. They have been in discussions, the two clubs, of potentially getting Siguardson from Swansea. The player that we know who has been at Hoffenheim, he's won the player of the season. He's been at Reading, he's won the player of the season. He's won player of the season with Swansea. I think he's been there a year or two now. He's been at Shrewsbury and he's been at Crewe in the past as well as Siguardson, but I think he produced 13 assists and 9 goals last season, I think, if I am correct. But anyway, he's an attacking midfielder, as I said. He is 6'1", he is good at set pieces, he's skillful, he's good in the air, he's good at driving forward, very good on the ball, got fantastic genuine pace, and he's... So yeah, Everton apparently have come to an agreement for £45 million. Everton had before had a couple of bids rejected for Siguardson, as Swansea had rated him in the region of around about a £50 million player, but apparently a £45 million deal has come to an agreement, and I presume he's set to undergo his medical on Wednesday, and this has now come to an agreement. Siguardson, I think anyway, has basically been trying to force the move out of Swansea because he hasn't really participated or featured much in their pre-season games. I think he's played in one of the pre-season games, and he was currently dismissed for their game against Southampton as well in that current 0-0 draw. But now this takes Everton's spending spree now to around about £140 million. I think this is now significantly their 8th player in this transfer window, so they are doing fantastic dramatic business in this transfer window. Everton, wait there, guys. But yeah, so it has come to an agreement, and now Swansea are looking to invest this money and get some replacements on the board with this £45 million. Swansea, I don't know if they've literally bought any players, but they have targeted a couple of players for this. Apparently, it could look likely that they could re-get... and this also, the Siguardson deal breaks the world record fee as well. But they've looked for replacements of Swansea. They've looked at Wilfred Bonner. He's a target that possibly could happen. I think they've put £13 million in for him as well. He's currently at Manchester City. Was at Swansea before as well, Wilfred Bonner. They've looked into Emre Can. No, not Emre Can. Alan. What's his name now? I can't even remember his name. Alan, they've looked into Alan, who was also an ex-Swansea player as well. And yeah, they've looked into a few other targets of Swansea City as well. But Everton, it's been confirmed from Everton, Gareth Bale has gone to West Bromwich Albion. He's gone to West Bromwich Albion. And with the Ross Barkley situation, as I said, breaking news about Ross Barkley, he's just suffered an injury, and I think he could be expected to be out for 6 weeks. Tottenham and Chelsea are heavily linked with Ross Barkley, a player that created more opportunities than any other player last season. A player that's coming to an end of his contract and he's not going to be signing another one. Allegedly, it said Everton had offered him £100,000 a week. He apparently rejected a £70,000 a week offer from Tottenham, so he was going to accept a pay cut, but apparently, Everton have announced that they haven't received any bids at all for Ross Barkley as yet, and they're looking in the region. They've put a price tag out for £50 million of Everton, and Everton are clarifying that expectation price tag has not been met by either Tottenham or Chelsea in that matter anyway. And he's won Young Player of the Month, he's won Player of the Season before as Ross Barkley, and he's a very, very creative player. But Everton have now got their 8th significant signing, and they can afford to offload Ross Barkley, because now they don't really leave him. So they're looking to benefit £50 million. So basically, Everton are looking to benefit, they try to basically get the money back for Ross Barkley, what they are currently going to be paying for Siguardson, all but £5 million. So it has come to an agreement. This Siguardson is going to be signing a 5-year deal with Everton. He's going to be undergoing his medical when yes, today's Wednesday, isn't it? Yes, sorry, undergoing his medical today. Yes, sometime. Yeah, sorry. Thought it was a different day. I'm all over the place today. Yes, so undergoing his current medical today. So Siguardson is going to be joining Everton. So anyway, we'll get into some more latest news about Sergio Aurier. As I did update you guys earlier on with Sergio Aurier. What did I say now? Well, I didn't update you earlier on. Update yesterday. Sergio Aurier. Apparently now there's been a change of scenery because allegedly last week it said we'd agreed personal terms with the player and we'd agreed a 5-year deal with the player. But if you can think about it, if he came to Manchester United, you know, would he be guaranteed first team football week in, week out? Do you think he'd be guaranteed it? Because we've got Valencia there as our advanced right back, you know what I mean? So he may not be guaranteed to get first team football, you know, every single game if he came to Manchester United. Inter Milan have been in there with the player. Inter Milan have had discussions over the player. Chelsea have been in there for the player. But for me, I think now Tottenham, it's said on the reports, Ellie Creeper reported, Tottenham have reached an agreement with the player and now they've agreed personal terms. Recommended now that an initial fee has come now into the equation that apparently it's in the region of £20 million. So apparently Tottenham have agreed an initial fee of £20 million the player, and they have agreed a 5-year deal with Sergio Aurier. But obviously Tottenham are looking for that replacement for Kyle Walker. They lost one of their best right backs, you know, in the world, did Tottenham. So they're looking for the replacement for him as well, and they think Sergio Aurier could be the real deal. And we know of his disciplinary issues, you know, he's still literally banned from the UK. He's assaulted a police officer. He's been done for an assault before, but as I did say, with PSG, he's been there in the 3-year period. He won loan in part of that 3-year period. He's won the La Liga twice with Paris Saint-Germain. He's also won 39 caps with Ivory Coast, and he did skip the pre-season games. But he's going to leave PSG because he's not going to get guaranteed first team football, you know, now that Dani Alves is in the current PSG team. So looks like Tottenham could get Sergio Aurier now on the board, and I don't know if there's been any negotiations. I think when it does become 100% guaranteed, Danny Levy will step in and start doing negotiations over the player. So it's just saying from reports they've agreed personal terms and its initial fee of £20 million for Aurier. So looks like that could be Tottenham's first significant signing of this summer, guys. If I am going to be quite honest with you, it could be their first signing this summer. Anything else to update today? As I updated you guys on yesterday regarding Marian Fellaini as well. I think in a way, considering that Juventus are preparing to offer 22 point something million for the player, you know, that would be very, very beneficial, and we would do good business in that asset, you know. To say we got him 4 years ago, because he has been at Manchester United 4 years, to say we got him 4 years ago for 27.5 million, and now all of a sudden, to me, he's not all that good anyway. As a static player, not good enough for me. Plus, now that match has just come, he might find it hard to get game time at Manchester United. But for me, 4 years we've had the player, and if Juventus are preparing to put £22 million in, I think we should go along with it and sanction the current player off. But I just don't think Jose Mourinho, I think Jose Mourinho loves the player, and he's just no intentions of sanctioning Marian Fellaini off. So that's my opinion. This is what Fellaini announced before. It's easy for when Galatasaray had that interest, he said it's easy for me to go to Galatasaray than Fellaini joining. And he said he is an essential player, did Jose Mourinho. But we know from Juventus' point of view, they've lost a couple of their key players in this transfer window. They've lost Dani Alves, they've lost Bonucci. They're still looking in the region to address the midfield more. Juventus, the current Italian champions. They've got a main target. They're heavily linked with Matuidi from PSG. And they also lost two key players last summer. They lost Paul Pogba to us, and they currently lost also Vidal as well. So they have lost quite a few essential players in the last couple of summers. Have Juventus, but we know with Fellaini, he's coming to an all of his contract soon. He has got under 12 months reign, but if Juventus are prepared to pay £22 million for the player, who I don't think it's good enough at Manchester United. As I said, would Mourinho consider softening his stance now that Matic is in? But I think personally he is, and especially he is considering he's 29 years of age as well. So he has still got quite a few years ahead of him, but he is 29. For say, for a player who was a flop in my opinion, I think he's had the odd good game now and then for Manchester United, but if Juventus are prepared to pay that money for Fellaini, then I think he would do well in the Italian league. If I'm going to be honest, I think Fellaini would fit in that agenda. I think Fellaini would fit in that agenda, but I just don't think Mourinho is gonna go along with it, and that's my personal opinion. And Mourinho had disregarded, he dispelled the myth, and he disregarded the Galatasaray situation after marrying Fellaini last month. He had disregarded that anywhere, because there was no, basically Galatasaray, apparently the director had confirmed they'd been in talks over getting Marian Fellaini. Apparently presumably they'd agreed deal in principle of a 4-year deal, 4 million per season, etc, etc. But and also we know Galatasaray have made quite a few signings in this transfer window as well, but Jose Mourinho disregarded it, and then it basically come to a conclusion in the end. But I think Galatasaray still got that interest, and Juventus have got that interest as well. So they may step their interest and maybe plot out 22 million. But I don't think that satisfies Jose Mourinho either way. So we'll have to see what happens in that. I said, do you think Fellaini will go? A lot of Manchester United fans have wanted him out, you know, for the entirety of the transfer window. But yeah, is there anything else to update you guys on today? Yes, guys, so that's about it. Tell me what you think to the Siguardson situation. Drop your comments, likes below on my video. Subscribe to the channel as always. Take it easy. See you later. Bye.